Hello guys, in this video we'll see self join. This is also part of SQL joins. So let's get started. So what is a self join? A self join is nothing but you will not have two different tables. Instead, in the join condition you will have the same table repeated again. Means it will fulfill the place of table A and table B as a single table. That means you will combine the same table from where you are selecting and combine with the same old table and do a join condition. So it is kind of repetitive join. Okay, so this, what is the use of doing like this? So basically you can find duplicates by joining the same table again, and you can model hierarchy and all. Okay, there are a lot of different applications for self join. So it is widely used in a lot of reportings and executions. Okay, so let us see what is the syntax of this self join. So self join is the same inner join. Okay, the same inner join condition will come wherein only join will be there. Select will be the same, and table, from the table name alone will be table table A. Means if you are taking one single table, both the places, like before the join keyword and after the join keyword, same table will be there. But the main thing is you need to provide an table alias. If this table alias is not provided, it will get a confusion and SQL will throw an error. In some cases it may not throw error, but the condition may not be correct. Okay, so you will not be able to exactly cover it up if you don't give an alias. So better to give an alias and then write the condition. So basically you will be referring a primary column, right? A column which has unique key. Okay, in this you will not straight away refer to that. Instead you will say that column not equals to that column, means the primary column should not be equal. Okay, and then you should combine with some other column where you want to find the duplicate. Okay, that column you need to give in the and condition. So along with this condition of on, where this primary key should not be equal. Okay, the unique key, unique column should not be equal for both the tables. Okay, A and B, and then followed by a another column where you want to find the duplicates, or order it based on duplicates, however you want. You need to specify some other column which is also common, kind of common, but having duplicate values. Okay, so if you do like that, you will get a output which gives you duplicate values. Okay, I'll tell you how it is. So here we have considered the same supplier table which we used. Okay, so there were two tables, supplier A, supplier B. So here we are using supplier A itself in both the places. So here I'm saying product ID not equals to product ID. So it will take all the product IDs. Means for a single, say for example, the supplier A table has 10 records. Okay, so what it will do, it will take one single product ID and it will check the product ID of the same table with apart from the product ID which has been taken for the search. Okay, so for each and every value it will go and search the entire table and leaving the product ID which is being taken for search. Okay, and then what it will do, it will see whether the other column is matching or not. If it is matching, it will print. So if there are multiple product countries, it will automatically print it here. Okay, and then you can give a order by statement if you want to see a sorted output, but this order by is not necessary for this self join. Okay, I've given the order by so that you can get a good output. I'll showcase you in the explanation, visual explanation, with both order by and without order by class. So here we are taking supplier table. Okay, so let us see the output first. So it has some 8 records. Okay, so here if you can see, the product country has multiple duplicates. Okay, say for example India is having 2 records. Okay, let's take B. Okay, B has more duplicates, so we have taken in the example also B only. Let us execute. Yeah, so here India is having 3 duplicates, South Africa is having 2 duplicates. Okay, so let us try running this command and see what is the output. Okay, so this is a self join query wherein supplier B is in both the places, and we have combined with product ID on condition and with not equal to condition, and then product country as equal, so it will find duplicates on product country. Okay, so I'll just run this. I'll run both the statements. So this is the output of supplier B table, and this is the output of duplicate which is there. So what it has done, it has taken two rows for each and every column. That means it is duplicate in 2 places. Okay, so it has 2 duplicates, 2 duplicates, 2 duplicates. Okay, if you take it on unique basis, like only this product ID, you will get a cut, cut. So in the example, so let us run the supplier table, supplier B. So we have 2 records pertaining to South Africa, 3 records pertaining to India. Okay, so these are the duplicate countries inside this particular supplier B table. So let us run and see the self join, how it functions. Here if you see, we have supplier B in both the places, and product ID is not equals to product ID of both the tables, and product country we have compared. Okay, see, it has listed out only the duplicate. Okay, so you will have duplicate rows as well, because it has to combine each and every, say for example, I'll tell you how it functions. Say for example, it takes the record of 10013. What it has done, as per our condition, it is not equals to product ID, so it will get 2 more records, right? Then it will print 2 records for each and every duplicate. So for South Africa it will print 2 records because this has ignored. Okay, 1011, and for 1012 it will print 1 more record, so 2 records. So two records combined as 1 duplicate. Okay, so this is how it functions. Hope this example is clear, but self join is very not used by all. It is a very rare situation kind of join. Okay, but this is also required for your knowledge, so just try it out. I have provided the SQLs in the description of each and every video, whatever SQL I have used. Okay, so hope you are understanding this join. Okay, so I'm repeating it again. So this product ID is not equals to product, means what it will do is, it is a normal join only. Okay, so when even if you are taking this 1011 record, okay, 10011, what it will do, if it is not equal to, so you are combining with the same table again, so it will go on searching with the other table, means the same table with, except leaving this record, because it is a not equal to operator. So it will find this 1012 record, right? So it will print it here. Okay, and coming to the next one, 10012, now leaving this record, it will search the same entire table with this particular South Africa key value, so it will get another value, right? That's how it has printed the second value. So it will find duplicates, but this will also have duplicates, so you need to put a distinct or a filter condition, okay, using which you can find out the duplicates. But since product ID is required to find out the record, you cannot exactly filter out the distinct columns. The output will be like this only. if you don't use the product ID, we can easily find the duplicates like this. Okay, I'll put you like distinct. Okay, there is a keyword called distinct. This gives unique values. Okay, so see, these are the two duplicates which it has found out. So this is also another way of giving the distinct duplicate values. Okay, but it will not say how many duplicates are there. Either you need to use a group by, or you need to filter it out with some other mechanism. Okay, so without order by, let's see the output. Okay, I'm not selecting. Okay, otherwise I will remove it. So without order by, it will come in a different shape. Okay, so sometimes it may come in next to next rows. Okay, so it depends. Okay, so if you want to give order by, it doesn't make much of difference, but sometimes it sorts it out. Okay, based on your inputs. Order by, you can provide the column name. Okay, so I'll use the product B country. Order by is not a big deal. Okay, it just sorts it out. Okay, so that's all for this video, guys. Hope you have understood the self-join concept with the example. Just try it out with the SQLs which I have provided earlier in all the videos for these joins specifically. And let me know if you have faced any issues or something. I'll comment it and I'll clarify your doubts in the comments. If you like the video, just press like and subscribe for more videos. Thank you.